Now, often during lockdown, one of the main questions that parents asked me was, how can I help my child at home even though we haven't got any equipment? Now, at first that seemed like a pretty tough thing to do, but then it got me thinking, actually, we can probably make most of the equipment we have in a school at home by using things we find around the house. So we've made here today a little hundreds, tens and ones grid. We've got some counters. We've used chickpeas and lollipop sticks. So I'm going to show you how to use that now. Just a quick pointer before I start. You'll notice here that I've got H for hundreds, T for tens, and O for ones. Often you might see that as a U for units. In my school, we use ones, and lots of other schools use ones at the moment instead of units. Use whatever your child is familiar with. Now, what we could do, let's have a look. Let's just make a number, shall we? So let's try 152. Here we go. 150. I like using these numbers. These are just made out of cardboard, by the way, using an Amazon package that we found that we've just put together to make our own little set of numbers this morning. So 152. So what we'll do is we're going to use the chickpeas to represent the ones. So we've got 2 ones. There we are. The child can use these handy little tweezers as well, which is quite nice. It's good for their dexterity and their fine motor skills to be able to move these around using the chopsticks. Excellent. So then we're going to make some tens. So it's 5 tens. So what I'll do is I'll get my little one to count these out for me. So we'll have him going along and saying, right, here we go, count them in. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Just count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens is 50. Great. And then we want 100. Now for hundreds, what we do is we're bundling together 10 of the lollipop sticks. So you can see there, that's been bundled. There's 10 in there. So you can see we've got 152. So now what I want to do is show you how we could do some addition using this same model. Let's take another number. Let's take 129. Here we are. So let's have a look at what happens here. So this is a typical calculation. We've got 3 digits, so hundreds, tens and ones, and we're going to add 129 to 152. So the first thing the little one needs to do is to get out what they need to add. So I'll often get them to do that in advance. So we'll go through and we'll get together 9 of our little chickpeas here. Oops, drop one there. 5. And then 4 more. There we go. So we're going to put that down there for now, the bottom. Then we need to have 2 tens. So bring in 2 tens, just have them here for now, just showing they're at the bottom. And then 100. And wrap the elastic band around, or a bit of string. There we are. So we've got 129. So the next step is we're going to combine these together. So this is where the addition comes in. So starting with the ones, we'll bring this over here. Now, if we already watched the tens video, the tens frame video, we'll start to get them to think about how they could add 9 and 2. So I'd like my little one to say, well, 9 and 1 is 10. So that must mean we've got 11 here. So with this 10 here, they could arrange these in their tens frame. There we go. One missing there. That's it. There we go. That's a 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to regroup these or exchange. There's other words that are used by schools, but regroup and exchange mean the same thing. We're going to take the 10 ones and we're going to get a 10 from our pot here and we're going to regroup them. So I'm now going to put this 10 here at the bottom and I'll put my ones back in the pot. Excellent. So we've got 1 in the ones, we've got extra 10 under here. So we're now going to add our 3 tens in here. So let's do that, shall we? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's 8 tens, 80. And then we'll add in our extra bundle there, 2. So that's 281. And I'll get them then to put the digit cards underneath as well, just to show that they've made the calculation correct, made the answer correct. 281. And there you go. You can use similar method for subtraction. That works really well too. So with subtraction, you would be taking the numbers away, but I'll make a separate video for that to show you how to use that one. Okay, I hope that goes really well for you. Come back for more videos and we'll try and help you with some other home maths.